All right, so in this lesson, I'm just going to quickly walk through how you actually get access to the bookkeeping template that I've talked about. You'll find it linked below this video. I'll walk through the general process of adding that template to your Google Drive so you can have access to it and make edits. Give you a general walkthrough of what all the different tabs mean, all the different categories and stuff like that, and just give you guys a general idea of what we're looking at. Let's hop straight into it. All right, so now that we're logged into the computer right here, I'm going to show you guys a quick tutorial on how you can make a copy of the bookkeeping template that you can actually edit and sort of give you a general walkthrough of all these wonderful tabs that we have down here. So when we are in our school community right here, when we click on this link to get our copy, it is going to open up to this page right here. If you notice, it says view only. So if we try to go to any of this, pounding on my keyboard, nothing happens. That's because we have to make a copy. So do not click request edit access. All you'll want to do is go to this top left file button right here. We will go down, we will click make a copy right here. We can call this whatever we want to. You can take out the copy of and just make it the bookkeeping template. You can say bookkeeping template for 2024 or whatever year you want to keep track of. You can also pick which folder in your Google Drive that you want to save this into. I'm just going to say my general drive because I don't really care. I'll click make a copy right here. And once we open up our copy, we are able to write stuff in. Now that we have a copy of the template that we can actually use and make edits to, I will give you guys a quick tour of all of these wonderful tabs that we have on the bottom of our screen right here. So this first welcome screen, will go more into depth on this in the next lesson when we actually talk about the 3-step bookkeeping routine. But this is sort of here to always remind you guys of the general tips and tricks. And if you ever stuck, just follow these directions and you will get unstuck, hopefully. Our summary page right here, as we fill out all of these cells throughout the month, all of these will carry into these categories on our summary page right here. So when we are actually doing our taxes, we can actually just go line by line in our tax software and just put in the dollar amounts that we see right here. As for the rest of these tabs down here, these are just tabs for every individual month right here as they load in. This month summary over here is just sort of a nice thing to have for you guys. This is going to count the total transactions, so the number of lines that you fill out throughout the month, just to see if you're spending more money or taking in more money and stuff like that. This will show the total income that you received in the month, the total expenses that you had during the month, so we can get a sense for how much money we brought in that month to keep track of the good months and the bad months and get a sense for how the business is actually doing. On the summary page right here, again, when we are doing our taxes, this just lets us do line by line and not have to worry about specific numbers or lines or anything like that. And for all of these tax categories right here, we'll go more into depth on this in the next lesson, but just so we are aware, if you hover your mouse over each of these boxes over here, you'll have this little note pop up. This will give you an idea of what should go into each of these categories. So when we are actually going through the bookkeeping process, if you have questions or you're not sure how to categorize one of your expenses or something like that, you can always go back to this summary page right here and hover over each of these categories right here to get a sense of, would this thing fit into this category, why or why not? And if you still have questions, you can always make a post in the school community and I will help you out. So that is the general sense of the bookkeeping template right here. And let's hop back into the lesson. All right, so by now we have a copy of the bookkeeping template. You've saved it to a good spot in your Google Drive, and you have a general feel and a general sense of where everything is and where everything goes. This will get easier over time, especially with the next lesson when I walk through exactly how we keep track of everything. But I just wanted to give you guys a general idea of what the template looks like and a general sense for where everything is. That said, you are always more than welcome to reach out to me in a DM or make a post in the school community if you have any questions on the template. I or one of my captains or one of the other students in this course will be more than happy to help you out and get that answered for you. With all that said, in the next lesson, I'm going to walk you through the actual meat and potatoes of this course, which is going through step by step the process that I use with all of my clients to make sure their books are 100% complete and 100% correct and well organized every single month. I'll see you guys then.